Alrighty. Top right back in then. We have returned.
Damn it was
What do we
all so
have here?
Pointless. I've never seen so many people utterly heartbroken.
Forcing innocent citizens to risk their lives? That man was not a noble, but a monster.
What could have pushed Lord Lenato to this point?
Everyone was a bit shaken by the militia fighting alongside our enemies.
That is the reality of battle.
If only everyone could face reality so unflinchingly. The commoners who allied themselves with Lord Lenato believed they were fighting for a just cause. It would be disrespectful to consider them simply victims when they died for what they believed in.
That's a good point.
Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice.
That's a bit harsh.
Even if our enemies are the gods themselves, we must never lose sight of our goal.
I'll try to make her like me. I'll say agreed.
I'm surprised to hear you say that. Really, I'm just like Lenato. I, too, will be the sort of ruler who's willing to risk the lives of my citizens in service of a higher cause. It's not possible to change the world without sacrifice. Dying for the greater good is not a death in vain.
So that's the kind of person that Edelgard is.
Professor, I'm afraid this incident is far more serious than anticipated.
Ruh-roh.
I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea.
Oh no. Unfolds it. What does it say? Norian scum. Obscure Fire Emblem Fates
We can't
reference.
tell who sent it, so the source is suspect. But the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
Waylon.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
Neat. My students deserve the praise.
I am not so sure. I heard
You
some
think?
of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians.
Yeah, I don't trust you.
I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
You are totally one of the main antagonists.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Oh no.
The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
You will be the security guards. Won't that endanger the students?
Even if they encounter an enemy whom they cannot best, they should be fine, so long as they have you on their side.
Obviously.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins.
What are you doing there?
Of course, the knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Will do. I would love to save. Healing. I know about healing. I know all about that. Another one of these. Part 1. What does that even mean? Does that mean like part 2 is after the 5-year time jump or something?
Rite of rebirth.
Something along those lines.
As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seiros is sure to be in attendance.
Gotcha. The advice box. I know a bit about the advice box. Go on, loading bar. You can do it. I believe in you. Make it to the end. There you go. 3,000 G from the Church of Seiros as funding for this month's activities. Sweet. It's Caspar's birthday. No, Caspar, you suck.
Thanks.
Fine. Fine, we'll do it. Something on Saturday.
Our mission this month is to patrol and set up defenses to stop the assassination plot.
Where are the bodyguards then?
I wonder if an assassination attempt is truly the goal of our enemy.
Yeah, they're probably actually just trying to sneak into the party to steal all the snacks. But so that it doesn't look like that, they're covering it up as an assassination attempt. What do you mean?
You must sense that something's off about all of this. A barely concealed secret message trying to distract us from whatever's really going on. Sloppy, to say the least. And while everyone is out searching for a phantom assassin, they'll be free to accomplish their true goal with ease.
They're gonna get all those party
The
snacks.
monastery houses many valuable weapons. Perhaps that is their aim?
I hear
No,
the
it's a
monastery
snacks.
has a treasure vault too. Seems like the sort of place a foe would like some alone time in.
There's also a kitchen.
Garreg Mach is immense, and not just above ground, but below as well. Perhaps their aim lies beneath the monastery.
It seems to me that we should search the monastery for a clue as to what the enemy might be after.
What do you think we'll
Of course,
find?
we must never underestimate the need for preparedness, in case a battle should ensue.
A secret meeting, Professor?
Yes, you're not allowed. It's a secret.
Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seiros, and this young man is...
I work for Lady Rhea.
The random
and
flower
I'm
kid.
Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
Shamir's print. Blah, words.
Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Gotcha. Time for Sunday Fun Day. All right, 100% of people oh, because it. That makes sense then. We're not allowed to do the other ones. I was confused for a second there. Wow, I can literally become a magic class if I wanted to. Interesting. I could if I wanted, but I don't think I will. I don't think I will then, and yeah, Dorothea can finally go on and be what she needs to be here. A monk. Here we go. Alright, learn, or not learn, write down all that you've learned about casting spells. Take that exam real good. There we go, now everybody's promoted. Nobody's just a commoner or noble anymore.
I passed thanks to you, Professor.
Sweet. Yes, change into this class. Neat. Alright, let's go ahead and explore then. Begin exploring. Hey Sothis, how you doing?
A hero's relic.
You know something.
Whether could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone within the sword. A glow of red.
A glow of red,
Oh,
kind of like
isn't it?
this. Kind of like when it glows like that I drew. Like last week. That took way more effort than it should have. Accept the quest from your house leader. And there's also a couple other quests around here. Hey, owl. Oh, I was gonna sneeze, but then I didn't. You see, I'm allergic to owls, so when it was close, I came close to sneezing, but then when it left, I wasn't gonna sneeze anymore.
You spend
Hey,
too much time roaming the monastery.
I roam the monastery once a week, you
If
psycho.
you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering.
I was thinking about the enemy's
Do you
objective.
even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
I can get training from you for... interesting. Lost items. Practical map of the forest made by Gerald. It probably belongs to somebody who's known Gerald for a long time. Textbook from the King of School source. It probably belongs to somebody who went to that school. And a drawing of a circle used to activate magic. It probably belongs to someone interested in magic and crests. So that's the one professors, but that's the only one that I know. That's the only one that comes to my mind, is that one professor, the crest guy.
Hey there.
The crest 3D Pro White guy. Or whatever the heck. Dialogue here. Hey, get out!
Hi.
Get out of there!
If you're looking for something, I probably can't help you. I still don't know what's where around here.
Well then come out! Did I see you in the dining hall last
I
night?
get hungry sometimes, like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
Gift. Armored bear stuffy. A fluffy stuffed bear wearing distinguished armor, appreciated by those who love animals and cute things. And your motivation's already at max, so I don't really need to. Appreciated by those who enjoy horseback riding, and appreciated by those who enjoy weapon maintenance. And lost items. Yeah, the only one that I can figure out there is the sketch of the sigil. Oh, we can be in the pillar. Except it disappears when we're in it. Unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead and check at the greenhouse here to see what we got going on. Hello. Are there any things I can pick up around here? Yeah. Neat. Alright, what can we garden? Let's go ahead and harvest some stuff. We got a golden apple. What the heck is that? Permanently increases charm by 1. And okay, so that's what that stands for. It's charm, not charisma. An apple said to be blessed by the gods. Huh. Oh man, why am I all sniffly? Sure. Let's plant them. And just do the free one to infuse there. Is what we do. So let's go talk with Mr. Crest 3D Pro White over here, who really wants me to be using Crest toothpaste, and see what he has to say about this sigil. Oh, hello.
Best keep your distance.
Why?
In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
Oh, I dare you to try. Please don't.
Oh, come on. I'm only kidding.
And you can train in sword and hand-to-hand. Neat.
Well,
So, Hanuman is... where, though? Ah! What is the point of... what could this crest be? I don't know!
Unbelievable.
What a terrifying story.
A terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail.
Obviously.
You think the goal may be different than simple assassination?
Yeah, they're coming in to get the party snacks too.
Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
Gained investigation note 1. Oh, so that was part of my investigation then. So, lost items. This is totally yours, right?
I can't believe I left this behind. Well, thank you so much for retrieving it.
No problemo. So what happens if I try to...
I'm not sure why you'd imagine I might own such a thing. Try someone else.
Okay, so you do have unlimited guesses. Cool. Cool, cool. Oh, man. So, do I have to investigate by talking to some more people? Is that a thing I have to do? Also, I'm like muting my microphone and sniffling so much. Like, I mute my microphone so you don't hear the sniffle on stream because that'd be terrible. So I'm just gonna turn off my camera for now, since my camera's off for a lot of this playthrough anyway, and it's like, you know, I'm kind of all sick here and stuff. I have no idea what the heck I just picked up, but it increased my professor level. The complete gardening guide and illustrated beginner's guide to the basics of greenhouse gardening includes detailed description of standard procedures and common pitfalls. It's a perfect book for anyone with a budding passion for gardening. Oh sweet, we're gonna be D+ now. Neat. You now have more activity points for exploration, and you now receive more monthly funds for activities. Sweet. So this is stuff that I read before. Are there any more things? There's a couple things over there.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else.
Perhaps that's what they're after.
Once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes
guess so.
Sethith will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Yeah, that's what they're after. The inappropriate for the library books. Investigation note 6. So, Register of Kingdom Nobles. A register of prominent noble houses of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. This document is expressly for official use by the Church of Seros. Students are forbidden to remove or peruse this document. 1179 edition. But I'm not a student, so I'm gonna read it. House Byleth. This house claims Byleth for the 10 elites as its ancestor. It has ruled the kingdom for over 400 years, ever since Lugh, the King of Lions, claimed victory in the War of the Eagle and the Lion in 751. This secured the kingdom's independence from the Adressian Empire, after which Lugh was crowned as its inaugural king by the Church of Seros. House Byleth resides in Furthiad, the kingdom capital, claiming all of the surrounding territory as its domain and many of the fiefdoms in the north of Fodlan as its vassals. With the passing of King Lambert in 1176, his older brother, Grand Duke Rufus of Etha, assumed the burden of ruling the kingdom in the Crown Prince's stead. In the young Crown Prince's stead. Even still, strife and disorder continue to plague the land. House Fraldarius. This house of dukes claims Fraldarius of the 10 elites as its ancestor. It is one of the most ancient houses on record, even amongst kingdom nobility. It is said that Kiffon, the sword friend of Lugh, the King of Lions, was also related to the hero Fraldia. Dang it. Fraldarius. House Gautier. This house of Margraves claims Gautier of the 10 elites of its ancestor. Its territory lies to the northernmost reaches of the kingdom. As such, it is safeguarded kingdom territory against incursions by the people of the Sreng region for over 200 years. House Charon. This house of counts claims Charon of the 10 elites of his ancestor. Thus, with negotiating between the resistance armies and the Church of Seros during the War of the Eagle and Lion, the head of the House Charon continues the tradition of a ceremonial competition within the kingdom. House Galetia. When House Daphnel, once a cornerstone of the Leicester Alliance, was divided in two over an inheritance feud, half of them were defeated to Fargus and established House Galetia, which was granted the noble title of Count. Much of its territory consists of a frigid wasteland where a severe famine occurred in the early 1170s. House Rowe. A noble house that once held territory in the Northern Empire. When the fortress city of Arianarhud was constructed within its domain, it revolted against the Empire and pledged the entirety of its territory, including Arianarhud, to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. For this contribution, it was awarded the noble title of Count. House Clyman. This house originally held no more than a lordship over a single castle in the west of the kingdom, but it was awarded the noble title of Viscount for its great success in the subjugation of the Duskar region in 1176. Afterwards, it was granted the Duskar region as its feudal estate. Also, I'm not sniffling as much right now, so let's turn the camera back on. A register of prominent noble houses of the Leicester. Also, I just realized I could turn the camera back on like that, or I could do the fancy way and do that. Why not do the fancy way, since it's working right now? Sometimes it likes to not work. A register of prominent and noble houses of the Leicester Alliance. This document is expressly for official use, yada yada. House Regan, the leading house of the Leicester Alliance and descendants of one of the 10 elites. In the Crescent Moon War of 881, also my camera isn't blocking it, is it? Cool. They spearheaded the move toward independence from the kingdom, as well as the establishment of a republic by its former vassals. They have held the esteemed responsibility of leading the Alliance Roundtable ever since. The position of this House of Dukes relies on the noble rank bestowed upon it by the kingdom, well before the Alliance's founding. The current Duke Regan's heir, Godfrey, died in an accident while on duty. Apparently, the ice tank blade Godfrey couldn't stick. Jeez, I'm playing. I don't even know, but I'm playing way too much Xenoblade Chronicles 2. While he did leave behind a surviving daughter, she is presently unaccounted for. Alright, House Gonriel. Descendants of one of the 10 elites, it is a military house that is chiefly tasked with military strikes and defense against the Almiran army, mostly due to its territory's position in the east. Lord Holst, the next head of the house, is widely renowned as the Alliance's bravest general. House Ordelia, a house of counts with land in the east of the Leicester territory. In 1176, it was involved in House Hurem's rebellion, and the Empire retaliated by repeatedly meddling in the house's internal affairs, leading to a sharp decline in its noble standing. House Gloucester. Descendants of one of the 10 elites, this house of counts hails from southern Leicester territory. The current head of the house is ambitious, excels at public relations, and has an influential voice among the 5 noble families with voting rights at the Leicester Alliance Roundtable, second only to House Regan. House Edmund. A house of margraves with land in the north of the Leicester territory. Its beneficial trade policies, emphasizing fair use of its personal harbors, have awarded the house a great deal of clout, to such a degree that it was eventually accepted into the ranks of the 5 great lords of the Alliance. The current head of house is a renowned orator. House Daphnel, descendants of one of the 10 elites and formerly among the 5 great lords of the Alliance. It lost much power due to internal discord. For the last several generations, no head of House Daphnel has borne a crest. In spite of this, it still maintains its status as a noble family. And Register of Empire Nobles, Part 2. Oh, this is Part 1. House Hresvelg, the most distinguished noble house of the Empire, tracing its roots all the way back to the great Emperor Wilhelm. It has been the governing house of the Empire for 1,100 years. In addition to the first emperor, its lineage is also traced back to Saint Saros herself, which is why generations of emperors are believed to bear the crest of Saros. House Hresvelg resides in Enbar, the imperial capital, claiming all the surrounding territory as its domain. It boasted supreme authority both within the Empire and without until the insurrection of the Seven in 1171, in which much of its power was stripped away by the nobility. In recent years, a series of misfortunes have plagued this storied house, and some believe dark clouds hover over the future of the Hresvelg reign. House Aegir. A house of dukes possessing great power within the Empire, second only to House Hresvelg. The head of house came to occupy the post of Prime Minister, rendering the title as a hereditary one thereafter. House Aegir led the insurrection of the Seven, and, in many ways, holds the true power governing the Empire. Meh. It's a lot of talking. House Vestra. A house of marquises without a domain, existing in the shadow of House Hresvelg. In addition to managing the darker tasks of the Empire, it is responsible for the Emperor's periphery affairs, including coordinating things such as ceremonies and rituals, imperial consorts, and the Imperial Guard. House Vestra was allied with House Aegir in the insurrection. What was the insurrection? Is this something I missed? House Hevering. A house of counts that has inherited rule over the Empire's domestic affairs, particularly those relating to administration, finance, and the judiciary. It frequently clashes with the Minister of Military Affairs over these matters. Much of its territory lies in the Ogma Mountains, and as such it enjoys the fruits of a lucrative mining industry. House Berglias. A house of counts that has inherited rule over the Empire's Ministry of Military Affairs. It commands all the armies that do not directly belong to the Emperor. During times of war, the head of house becomes the Imperial Army's commander-in-chief. Their territory encompasses most of the Empire's main breadbasket, Gronderfield. House Farley, a house of counts that has inherited rule over the Empire's Ministry of Religion, whose main responsibility is to maintain amiable relations with the Church of Saros. However, due to the estrangement of the Church from the Empire in recent years, it is now more involved with the judiciary, causing political strife within the military of the interior. And House Gareth, a house of dukes that has inherited rule over the Empire's Ministry of the Exterior. We got some exterior designers here. Diplomacy, foreign relations, and relations between various provinces and the capital fell under its purview. It worked hard to secure the ceasefires that ended both the Brigid and Dagda campaigns. Though complicit in the insurrection, it remains distant from associated houses. House Arundel, formerly a minor noble house of the Empire. As head of the house, when Volkard's younger sister became betrothed to Emperor Eonis the Ninth, that is, Volkard was granted the title of Lord Arundel. Having worked closely with House Aegir, House Arundel is seen as one of the chief instigators in the Insurrection of the Seven. House Hrem, a house of imperial viscounts. Resisting Emperor Eonis IX's policy of power centralization, it set out to join the alliance and secure independence from the Empire, but was unable to overcome the Imperial Army's intervention. In the aftermath, the house's main genetic line was wiped out. Its current head of house is an adoptee. House Nouvelle, a house of imperial viscounts with territory on the western coast of the Empire, centered around its namesake harbor, city of Nouvelle. The house flourished thanks to commerce with Dagda, Albinia, and Brigid and other territories. Even still, it fell to ruin in 1175 after permitting the combined invading force of Dagda and Brigid armies to make landfall. House Ox, a house of imperial barons. Its territory occupies the northern half of the western peninsula known as Fodlan's Fangs. The head of house was lost to Dagda and Brigid War. House Bartels, a house of imperial barons. Highly ambitious, it sought out and acquired several crests for its bloodline. In 1176, many members, including the head of house, died under unexplained circumstances. The deed was attributed to the heir, Emil. As his whereabouts are unknown, leadership of the house fell to a distant relative. Oh, my nose, so runny. Yeah, maybe I'll turn the camera back off again for a while, jeez. And mute the microphone like that to sniffle, my oh my. What do we have here? Book of Saros, part 5. Oh, is there other parts? Oh. Okay, so this would be 3 and 4. Okay, maybe I won't read 5 yet then. So, Book of Saros, part 1. The goddess is all things. She is heaven above and the land below. She is eternity incarnate. She is the present, the past, and the future. Her eyes see all. Her ears hear all. Her hands receive all. She who was graced with the holy word of the divine goddess, who bore witness to her magnificence, is the one called Saros. She is the messenger of the heavens, the bridge between the lands above and below, and her blessing shall bring tidings of peace to all. So I guess this is like the religion of this world then, that it's detailing. With the goddess's omnipotence and wisdom to guide her, Saros ensures that her will be done. Wait. Saros ensures that her will be done. What? Wouldn't that be ensures that her will be done? Hold on. With the goddess's omnipotence and wisdom to guide her, Saros ensures that her will be done. Ensures that... No. No. As the goddess's sword, Saros wards away evil. As the goddess's child, Saros makes emperors and mortals. As the goddess's wings, Saros elevates her people using escalator and elevator technology. As the goddess's voice, Saros spreads the word of love. That sublime sword is entrusted to you. Those emperors are crowned before you. Those wings clear your path. That voice whispers words of trust. May the blessings of the goddess follow you always. So here's part 2. The creation. In the beginning, amid the great cloudless ocean, Fodlan came to be. At the end of a long journey, the goddess glimpsed to that land and there alighted. Upon that sacred ground, she breathed life into the world and created all of the creatures upon it. By the goddess's hand, plants took root. At first, I read like birds took root. I was confused. Let's turn the camera on. Birds took to the sky, and animals roamed the land. Last of all, she created humanity. When the humans wished for power, she granted it. She gifted them the blessings of the heavens and the earth. By way of the magical arts, humanity attained great power, yet unaware that great power portends great evil. By grace of the goddess's divine protection, humanity thrived. Through her blessings, they grew prosperous and their numbers rose. Before long, they became the most powerful creatures in all of Fodlan. All was well until darkness descended from the north, a darkness that devoured the earth, desecrated the heavens, and threw the world and its inhabitants into a state of chaos. To face this evil force, the goddess created a new well of power. She gifted certain chosen individuals with sacred blood, allowing them to wield mystical weapons, that they may prevail against the darkness. These souls, buoyed by their divine gifts, conquered the evil ones and drove them back to the north. They came to be known as the heroes. I almost read that as they came to be known as the hoes. The Hoes experienced unnaturally long lives, persisting for hundreds of years. Even after they breathed their last, the power coursing through their blood remained, leaving an indelible mark upon this world. I've never seen that word before. This power passed through bloodlines came to be known as the Crests. Oh! The mystical weapons they once wielded are now called the Hero's Relics. And so, the legend of a new age was born. So there's like the 10 Hero Relics. The descendants of the heroes sought their ancestors' power, and thusly their blood. In time, they amassed crests, relics, land, and wealth, using all to set the land aflame with war. The goddess's power, intended to stem the flow of evil, became a tool of destruction, all because of the greed of humanity. The goddess grieved, and heartbroken, hid herself in the heavens from whence she came.
What the?
Yeah, I don't think I'll read that one because there's like 3 and 4 to go first. I don't know where they are. I apparently have low battery here. That's unfortunate. I have other Pro Controllers I could always switch to if need be. Somewhere around here. I'm not actually sure where. Or I could always plug this in. But like, oh, I'd have to get a cord for that as well. Dang it, so it seems like no matter what, I better go get a cord. Well, instead of getting more battery notifications, how about I go do that, actually. Let's see about that then. So, meh. I need either a cord or another controller. I'll find one of the two here. Wow, okay, that was quick. That was quick there. Now I need to put my headphones back in. So I got a cord, that's easier. That is easier for me. And, like, I have a battery pack, so, you know. How about I unplug the other things and just leave my USB Type-C cable plugged in is what I'll do. My phone cable and stuff. Ah, it's getting tangled with my headphones. These can go to the side there. And then let's go ahead and put my battery pack right there maybe. Have the cord wind down here and then go ahead and plug it into my controller. Hit the charge thing on my battery pack. Is it charging? Is it? Does a battery pack not work for it? Well, my computer's right here though, so I can just like plug it into my computer to charge instead since I have the cord now. There we go. Cool. Now my controller's plugged into my computer. Works for me, I suppose. And these were the traveler's journals.
That boy was just
move
the
forward.
Archbishop. Cyril, I believe?
Yeah.
He's originally from a foreign land to the east called Almyra.
I read about
he's
that.
Still only a child, but I do wonder about his true intentions.
He's the true evil one. He's the real evil one behind everything. So, okay, hold on. What was I doing? There are some quests that I can accept around here. And stuff. Some things that I can go and do. So, yeah. Hello.
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public? It's kind
Whoa.
of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor, I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security
Totally.
would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
I don't know. Somebody's gonna draw it for a long time. Probably belonged to an adult with a taste of liquor. And someone from School of Sorcery there.
What's up, Professor?
What do you want?
You need something from me? Hey, I got a girl waiting.
So, charm and reason. I need to gain experience in like a whole bunch of different things. Don't I? Hey Petra, how's it going?
Frigid. Assassinations are many.
Oh.
I have also been the targeted, back in the past.
Oh.
The
Yeah, how
Goddess
frightening.
Tower has an entrance of narrowness. That is most good. The windows are not the most good, though. A target of ease for snipers.
Oh. Oh, then. Alright, what do we have over here, then? We spotted Mercedes, apparently. Hello.
Hi. Professor?
Hey, Professor. Artificial flower. Hello.
Figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea.
That's literally what the note said. It took you this long to figure it out,
They're gonna
Caspar.
make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her.
Oh. But didn't the note say that they were targeting her? So wouldn't that be like reverse
Impressive,
psychology
right?
or something?
I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong. Hey,
View
I got
quest.
a favor to ask.
What about the fighting tournaments here at the monastery? I hear anyone can get involved. Oh, I know. You and I should sign up, Professor. Sure, I haven't actually done one of these yet. Sure. Enter a unit into the fighting tournament. Okay. So that's apparently this way. According to the map. How far is it? I could also accept the main quest here now. But I could always... Oh, that's just a bulletin board. First I was like, what is this? Oh, well, what's this? People are leaving things in my classroom. I swear, if you leave things here again, students, I'm keeping them.
True target. What could it be? The
I don't know.
monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's
That's a
only
long time.
logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up?
I've already been doing
Once
that.
you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup.
All right.
I have a favor to
View
ask.
quest. If we only knew the enemy's true aim, we might have something to work with. Let's look around the monastery and see if we can learn any new information. Sure. Done there. God, what? What happened hot now?
We need more information. Is there anyone else you could
So-
talk to?
Something terrible happened in Smash or something along those lines? Hey, Dorothea.
People die in every battle.
Hmm.
And it can be by sword or spear or magic, but depending on who it is that died,
You have half a point off from third best in the ranks.
depending
So
on who
close.
died, it's different.
So close there. It's different if it's someone you know who was
I hope
lost.
nothing bad happens this month.
Don't worry, I'll be careful. I'll be careful leading my students around. Alright, so now I actually have quest icons for like everybody to talk to. It seems. And now I have to like sign somebody up in this fighting tournament. Or whatever the heck. What the heck? How do I get there? Do I go through these doors? Oh, I think I do. Training grounds. Gotcha. You just played a session, you were at 33, now 36. Third place holder has 36.5. You're mad you'll get him tomorrow. So close. Oh, 34, gotcha. Ah, so here's where we can... Oh, I know who has that button then. Everybody's leaving their things here. My goodness. Oh my goodness, there are so many things left here. My, oh my. How many freaking things do I have now? Anyway,
Lord
hello.
Renato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the unrest in Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The
Seems
Boar
like.
Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back.
Yeah, man.
Join me for some
What do you
training
want?
sometime. I'm interested in your sword technique. I might like to become your student someday.
Alright.
But not today.
So what do you need from me? Speed and sword.
Lord
Gotcha.
Renato's the Boar.
Look how many lost items I have. Seems like something Edelgard would own. Someone enthusiastic about training.
Nothing about.
Probably belongs to someone with flashy clothes. With a large physique, has known Gerald for a long time, and all with a taste with liquor. Handkerchief soaked in a strange chemical. It probably belongs to someone who's callous in their methods. Probably belongs to someone who often finds themselves in fights. Went to that school, is interested in tea. Probably belongs to a graduate. I mean, I don't know. They're best skill-wise though, so you guess you don't need anything else, but still you want the spot. Just need to get that place there. I still haven't done mission assistant with anybody. I don't really
You're
need to.
skilled.
Hello.
Why won't you battle me?
I'd like to if the game let me. But yeah, you've missed. We quelled this rebellion against the church in this one battle, and the dude there was like, I don't know. It's just like, I will make you see the truth, and then like we defeated him, and it was like, oh great, this church that we're serving under is totally gonna turn out to be the evil ones, isn't it? And the dude who we just like killed, he's totally gonna be in the right, or something like that. Anyway, that's probably where the story's going. Beginner sword tournament. Oh, and it uses up a unit of time. So I just have to enter a unit into the fighting tournament. So it needs swords. So who do I have of my students that's most experienced with swords? That's Petra. So fighting tournaments begin this month. The current one will focus on sword skills. Rely on allies who are proficient with swords recommended level 6 or higher. Weapon use training sword. And reward is 300 G and steel sword plus. Yeah, you're the best with swords, Petra. So let's go ahead and enter you in. Versus Myrmidon. Oh, she's totally gonna win this. Look at that. There's no way she can lose. Like, how would she lose this? Like, it's literally impossible for her to lose.
Flame spirit, protect me.
Nice. Sweet, man. Round 2. Oh, I guess she doesn't heal between battles, though. Oh, restore 20 HP. I get 2 uses of it, it looks like. Is there a max level? That's a very good question. Because surely in Fire Emblem Awakening, how it worked is there was a maximum level of 20, but every time you reset back to level 1, it wouldn't change your stats back. So you could level up infinitely in Fire Emblem Awakening. And in Fire Emblem Fates, there was like a max level of like 40 or something like that, but you could use something called Eternal Seals to increase your level by 5, or your maximum level by 5, so you could keep on leveling. Like, your stats only go so high though. So usually in the modern Fire Emblem games, even if there is a max level, there is usually one way or another to get max stats, because you can be at like before the max level and have perfected stats, so you would literally not gain anything from leveling up anymore because your stats would already be maxed out. Since when you level up in Fire Emblem games, it's kind of random the things that level up. Like, let's say you have a unit who has like a 50% chance to gain HP and like a 40% chance to gain a strength point every time they level up. It's that kind of thing. So it's a little bit up to RNG when it comes to how long it takes for you to get your maximum stats. And it also depends on the class that you're in. Like, for example, let's say that there's a unit that by default has like a 30% chance to grow in magic or something like that, and they go into a magic class that adds like maybe another 40% or something like that. So on every level up there could be, say, a 70% chance that their magic will increase by 1. But let's say they're 30% magic, they go into like a cavalier class or something like that that doesn't have any magic, and there's only like a 10% growth rate added by the class, that'd be 40% to increase on level up. Like, it's generally stuff like that. So there's like these chances for each stat to increase on a level up that is dictated by both your character's unique growth rates and the growth rates of the class that they're in, like just their job class kind of thing. And yeah, I assume that, like, I don't know if there's a maximum level in this game. There's usually maximum levels in Fire Emblem games, but yeah, in Awakening you could reset to level 1 as many times as you wanted without losing your stats, and in Fire Emblem Fates you could get Eternal Seals to increase your maximum level cap by 5 however many times you really wanted to. And you would get like maximum stats by like level 50 or something like that, even though the max in that game was like 99. There was usually like no point in getting to 99. So I don't know how it works in this game, but there's surely gotta be some way to max out stats, because being at max level does not typically mean having maximum stats. They're usually their own kind of separate things. But yeah, there should hopefully be a way in this to have units that are literally perfect, that where their stats can't get higher. Alright, yeah, we totally got this. Look how good Petra is with the sword. She's so freaking good. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to heal after this round though. Neat. Alright. And yeah, you'll hit for 10 there. and I'll hit for 8 twice. So I'm gonna have to restore. Yeah, I want to restore 20 HP in preparation for the next battle. I have 2 remaining. There we go. HP is now 29. There we go. I have 1 more of these heals left for this tournament, I guess. Would seem. But he's gonna get 1 more hit of 10 on, so I'm probably gonna have to heal Petra again.
Witness frigid pride.
It seems like. Hey! We did it! We only had to use the 1 heal. I was about to say how many more battles are there. Hey! Petra won this sword tournament and got a Steel Sword Plus. Sweet!
I'm glad I asked you.
Sweet, man. And then I can give her that sword now. And we got a Steel Axe. Such. Sweet! Alright, so... Inventory. Petra, you can go ahead and take your prize, actually. Oh my goodness, 55 uses on the Steel Sword Plus. Ooh, boy, I hope we unlock the blacksmith soon so we can actually start repairing weapons. That would be very nice indeed. Yeah, she went ahead and got the #1 victory there. #1 victory royale. My oh my. Alright, everybody needs to get rid of stuff that they don't need. Right this instant. Okay, that sword's broken, so let's put it away. I should probably go buy some new weapons since that, you know, broke. I should... Oh, I need to sell the bullions. Is what I need to do. So I should make a stop to the shop. Yeah, let's not have you have an axe. There's no point in you having these, but you could always have... that's 11, that's 9, so the Steel Axe is better than the Iron Axe Plus. We'll give you the Iron Axe Plus, and then Edelgard can go ahead and take the Steel Axe. Is what we can do. Okay, you don't need to hold on to these. These are just for selling, and that's it. Do you have any more bows for you? There's a Training Bow Plus, with a ton of uses. There's a Steel Bow. All the bows for Bernadetta. And then... Yeah, you have a nice mix of weapons here, do you? And now you have the Steel Sword Plus that you just won in that tournament there. Oh yeah, let's have a look at abilities here. Okay, we don't have any other ones there. What's this? Battalion Advantage. When foe initiates combat, unit still attacks first if a battalion endurance is less than a third there. Huh, so it's like Vantage, but with battalions. I guess that's why it has that name then. So, close counter. Is that what I think it is? Oh my goodness, it is. That is so good. Nice. That was like one of the hardest skills to get in Fire Emblem Fates, where you had to do one of the hardest DLC missions. So by default in the game, you couldn't even get that. That's very nice. Okay, nobody has more than the 5 then. Seems like we have some supports though. We can watch some support conversations.
Sometimes I wonder if your life could have taken you down a different path. If you had never met me and entered my service, you might have had a more peaceful...
A more tedious path. Inconsequential and spoiled rotten, like so many other nobles? Never. My duty to you is no mere obligation. I chose this. I had thought that would be obvious to you.
I understand you well. Better than anyone. But when I see you at the monastery, studying with the others, it makes me wonder what kind of life you might have had without me. That's all.
Such a life may have had its appeal. I thought I'd left my years of carefree innocence behind me. But I cannot deny that I find myself enjoying my time at the monastery.
I feel the same way.
That enjoyment, however, is only thanks to you.
Aww.
Standing by your side is all that truly matters to me.
I see. Then I won't speak of such things again. If it's really what you want, I'll gladly keep you by my side. The path I must walk is soaked in blood. It's a path that can lead to madness, can snatch away one's future, and can even take one's life. And the pool of blood at my feet is growing larger. Those stains can never be washed clean.
Please leave the violence to me.
He is a dark mage after all.
The leader must be seen as pure, above the fray. Allow me to paint the path that lies before you red with the blood of your enemies.
Oh, Hubert.
I will do it gladly.
You're such a good dark mage. My oh my, what else do we have here? Hubert and Linhart.
Well, this is fascinating. Following this equation... Linhart. Here again, I see.
Go away, Hubert. Now is not a good time. Ah, yes. The double line becomes a helix, and its arc... No, that cannot be correct.
Now is exactly the time. Lady Edelgard requests your presence. Come. The lecture is about to start.
Time to get to class.
Politely inform her that my research is vastly more important than whatever it is she has to say.
Oh,
While
jeez.
your passion may be admirable, it is sadly misdirected. This matter takes priority. Return to your hobby when your duty is done.
Hobby? But this research will most certainly prove useful in the future.
The Empire requires you to be useful now.
Oh,
I
jeez.
should think you would want the same. You have an almost unparalleled intellect, a singular focus, and unfettered imagination. In truth, you have talents that many, including myself, will never have the privilege of possessing.
Are you complimenting me, Hubert? That alone deserves to be studied.
Let me finish. I haven't an ounce of respect for the cause you have chosen to waste your talents on, which changes frequently, I might add, with no rhyme, reason, or results. Learn to apply yourself to something constructive. You may still have a bright future.
That sounds suspiciously as if you're not going to leave me alone. I just want to live a life doing things that interest me. Is that so wrong?
That is unacceptable.
Oh,
Even
jeez.
for a nobleman. Her Highness will soon ascend the throne. She is attempting to deal with such noble privilege head-on.
You have a point, and I understand where you're coming from. But I can't do it. I can't bring myself to work for someone else.
Pathetic. Keep to your books, then. Goodbye, Linhart.
Bye. Jeez, there's a bunch of support conversations.
Being outside is so tiring. Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie. Whoa, why is it so cold all of a sudden?
Yep, Dark Mage.
As if an unspeakable evil just...
You're late.
No, into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no, what did I do? Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object.
Oh, jeez.
Wandering the halls at night.
Yep, Dark Mage.
A strange giggle. The glimmer of a needle in the dark. The sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I was embroidering.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
What? No, I'm too young to die. I've got so much left to do. Please don't kill me!
About what I expected.
It's no
Yeah.
good. I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina. Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needle point. Bernie's gone away.
And yeah, Dark Mage seems like it should be a pretty fun class to mess around with, especially with him.
A word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future.
What the heck? That expression.
How did you manage to faint while standing up?
Oh, that's why it was that expression.
I cannot simply leave her here.
Well then, okay, that's all the Hubert ones. We have one with Linhart and Edelgard. Yeah, he literally is like the perfect Dark Mage.
Hello there, Edelgard.
Just
Are you
perfect.
looking for something?
You could say that. I'm looking for someone named Linhart who's been skipping lectures again.
I see. Well, congratulations, you found him. Did you want him for something in particular?
What else could bring me here other than your complete negligence?
Well, perhaps you're interested in hearing my latest theories on the nature of crests.
And why it's better than
I
Colgate.
suspect the formation of crests may be quite different than that recorded in church tradition.
Who knows what substances they're
Before
using?
you go on, is there any discernible benefit to me allowing this babble to continue?
Well, of course.
And that would be?
I suspect you'll find the topic rather entertaining.
That's it.
What more do you need? Crest research is its own reward.
You know, if you ever truly applied yourself, you could become a distinguished scholar.
Nah, he was just acting that because of his character. Your classes that you put the characters into don't affect the personalities at all. But because of his personality, I was like, okay, this guy's gotta be a dark
You could
mage.
use your crest knowledge to benefit the world, or uncover new discoveries in magic theory.
Why would I busy myself with such tedious work? I perform this research for my own knowledge. I'm not interested in the world at large.
There's nothing wrong with a selfish drive for knowledge, but only if you put it to good use.
I'm sure there must be some use.
Oh? Then please, tell me what potential uses you have in mind.
Making teeth white.
Well, there are people out there who spend good money on bizarre artistic creations, so I'm sure my not at all useful research could be used as a fine lullaby for the children of the world.
A lullaby? I have things to do. Just know that this was my last warning.
And then you die.
Sure, of course. Goodbye.
There we go, they got support level C. Linhardt also has a support with Ferdinand. Oh, I gotta see this.
Just look at this place. It's so beautiful, I believe I should take a nap and enjoy it properly.
Perfect.
Linhardt, lost in thought, I see. Unacceptable. Are you not aware that a noble's duty is to be ever vigilant?
Rest increases alertness. Is there something I can do for you, Ferdinand?
Well, I was just passing by, and I thought I could give you a little advice. You always seem to be napping. Why not spend your free time doing something productive?
Easier said than done, Ferdinand. I'm afraid I suffer from a constitution that tires easily.
Exactly, Han.
Some training will remedy that.
This is like a mix of sleep and research on Crest
Let us work on
toothpaste.
that today. I will train you myself. Arise, Linhardt. The righteous path of the noble lies before you.
You're always giving it your all, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Is there something wrong with that?
Of course not. In fact, I rather enjoy your demeanor. You go all out even when others wish you wouldn't. You work hard, inspire the admiration of others, and your dignity as a noble is beyond reproach.
I consider it my mission to serve as a guide and a model for other members of the nobility.
Very much do enjoy Lynn, Fern, and Hugh. They're your favorite characters thus far. Ferdinand is a freaking legend, isn't he?
As capable as you are striking. Next to you, I am a mere infant.
Oh, you are far too kind. Although I do work hard each day to achieve all of which you speak.
You've mastered all the important noble skills. You drink tea, talk about how great you are, ride horses.
Indeed. I went for a ride earlier today.
Is that so? You'll have to tell me about it sometime when I'm not walking away.
When I'm not walking away.
Where are you going?
I must get some sleep, being the infant that I am. Farewell for now, Ferdinand. Oh, noble among nobles.
Noble among nobles? Seems a bit much. Did he say get some sleep? Hey, wait!
You'll have to tell me about it sometime when I'm not walking away. Oh boy. An absolute god.
Petra, would you pause a moment?
Yes? Are you wanting something?
I was observing your spear work, and I wonder if you don't think your transitions are sloppy.
I know,
the way
right?
You move your arm before a strong thrust hinders your movement and slows your spear on its way back. It leaves a rather large opening.
Gonna use that one day. You'll have to tell me about it sometime when I'm not walking away.
My left or right?
Legendary.
Right. No, actually it's both. It's something about the way you move your elbows.
I am not understanding. Can you show me, please?
Demonstrate? No, I'd hate to get spat all over my book.
But I must correct this. Please. Or are you unable to do, and you can only teach?
I am more of a theorist than a practitioner. I advise and you implement. Very simple.
Very simple.
Then, please advise again.
It's all quite simple. Sometimes you make a big stab downwards, right? Before that, you lift up. At that point, you sort of let the tension go and stop. It ruins the momentum of the stab.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty legendary line there.
How can I be lifting up with no unnecessary moving?
It's the arm movement that's extraneous. Calculate the locus of the spear and the elasticity of the muscles.
Locus? Elasticity? Can you not just be showing me? Please. If you are showing me, I will learn it with quickness.
I won't waste your time with such demonstrations. You're a smart one, Petra. You'll sort it out. Besides, I need to go now. I have a prior appointment to keep.
Probably sleeping.
Linhardt only likes talking. It is on myself to prevail.
Jeez. Alright, we have another Bernadetta support. This one with Edelgard.
Bernadetta, why are you following me? You were following me quite conspicuously, so why attempt to hide now?
Please don't hurt me!
Calm yourself. I have no reason to harm you.
Forgive me, I beg you! I'll go straight back to my room and you'll never see me again, I swear!
Bernadetta,
Yes, Lady Edelgard!
please explain why you were following me and why you tried to hide.
Is Her Highness saying she will not condemn me?
Please, speak like the human that you are. I already said no harm will come to you.
Yes, I'm sorry. Permit me to explain. Lady Edelgard, you are fearless. I look up to you as an example to follow.
Quite literally.
And that explains it. How?
I decided to watch you from a distance, to learn from you, but your presence is
Wasn't much of a distance.
intimidating. I got more and more scared until I finally couldn't help but try to hide. Forgive me.
Yeah, speak like the human that you are.
Honestly, look, nobody is truly fearless. Even I have things that I'm afraid of.
What? You do?
You seem oddly overjoyed at the thought.
No, of course not. But, what in the world could possibly frighten you?
Yeah, and stalking seems
sea.
like.
I find the pitch black of the open sea at night quite frightening. I can't swim, so if the sea were to wash me away, I fear I would never return.
The sea? I think I may have seen it once. Maybe. I didn't know you couldn't swim. That's a surprise.
Again, my shortcomings delight you. Everyone has fears as well as things they can't do. How many times must I tell you?
I really did make you angry.
And there's a support level. Alright, so there's one between Petra and Caspar then. The last one.
Alright, time for some more. Oh, Petra. Hi.
Caspar, do you want to train with each other?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Eldegard! Oh, typing.
You have had new training recently, and great improvements. I want great improvement too. Will you give me help?
Well, hey, look at that. You pay more attention than I gave you credit for. I have been trying new training methods. They're definitely paying off. My movements
You
are
think?
much sharper lately, more precise.
Are you sure about that, Caspar? Because you kind of suck. That's fun, but you should be sleeping for nearly half an hour by now. Yeah, you should probably sleep then, Tux. But thanks for stopping by and hanging out. And all that. And hope you have a good sleep.
I am knowing that. I want that too. You teach, I learn. We both get more strength. It will be greatness.
It will be greatness. And then Foppa will have the fury.
I mean, I guess we can give it a shot.
I have to check on something super important first. Super duper
Petra?
important. If the streamer Harmonia is actually who he
Yes,
says he is.
Caspar?
No, never mind. Sorry. I was just thinking about something else. Nothing at all. Let's train.
I heard a question in your voice. Say it.
No. It's really nothing. Don't worry about it.
Say
Okay.
it.
I will not be worrying. Can we begin the training?
Ah, fine. We can talk about it if you insist. You can stop pretending like you don't know.
What am I knowing?
About my father.
Your father? He is of the military in the Empire. I hear he has great skill.
No, not that.
Unlike
well,
Caspar.
It's kind of about that. I'm talking about when Dagda and Bridget invaded the Empire. My father led the Empire's army that fended off the invaders. Your father was in that battle. Did you really not know? My father killed yours.
You... How long have you had this knowing?
I just found out recently. I had no idea before then. But it's all I've been able to think about since.
So, now you have the truth.
Petra?
Oh.
Damn it. What am I supposed to do now?
Oh, poor guy. Oh wait, why should I just turn my camera on basically when I can do this instead? Oh, it's good. Oh, it was glitching out, but never mind. That's why I shouldn't do that instead, because it likes to be weird. I swear, this transition right here, it like, look at this. It like sometimes works properly and sometimes it like glitches out. Man, oh man. Yeah, that is some real stuff there. I wasn't expecting that from the support conversation. Anyway, we have a side quest from Ferdinand over here. My, oh my. Dang, I keep pressing that to run for some reason. Yoink. Did I just pick up a confession letter? Is that what that said? My, oh my. We got some more seeds. I have so many seeds. Hello.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion.
You think that's what's gonna happen?
It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable and the knight's horses.
He likes horses.
Magnificent. Please,
View
do
quest.
me a favor.
I made a dreadful mistake and ended up with 2 of the same tea set. Now I must gift one of them to somebody who can appreciate its value. Could you help me find someone deserving of such a precious gift? Okay. Try inviting somebody to a tea party? What? Give the tea set to somebody who loves tea. Okay. Wait, I gotta go have a nice time streaming and see you later? Alrighty, sounds good. Thanks so much for hanging out, Tux, and have a good sleep. Oh, I need to return that to Edelgard.
How could you possibly think that is mine?
Yeah. Like, I could always check, like, everything here. You know. I see if, you know.
I was looking for this. Thank you so much.
One of them had to be his, right?
How could you...
And, oh, confessional letter is what it was.
How could you...
Okay. So you got some motivation. So what are... Dang, I keep pressing that by accident. What is the motivation of my students looking like right now? Dang it, that's not it. Okay, so I'll probably have either 4 or 5 points now to teach. So I've got 3 people fully motivated and a couple that are like partway motivated, or a few that are partway motivated. So I don't think I need to spend a ton of time trying to raise motivation, but I always could. So I need to give it to someone who likes tea, and according to the map, they're right here. Hello.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
Do you like tea? Do you encounter any danger?
But do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear.
Alrighty. View quest. Oh, he just has a quest for me to accept. Sorry, that makes more sense. Men of thieves have been raiding villages in the north of Fargus. Reports indicate they have made an old tower their stronghold. If you have any idea where it might be, gather information about the thieves' hideout. You may find information on each region collected in the Knight's Hall. Okay. Would you have lost anything?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Would you have maybe, you know, lost anything here? Probably not. Like, you can just check everything, but... So... Okay, let's gather some of the information that I need for this potential assassination attempt coming up. I need to investigate. Ah!
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares. Wine bottles.
They're gonna raid the kitchen. They're gonna fake an assassination attempt as a way to raid the kitchen.
It's fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the
Okay, maybe never
stealing
mind.
it.
Okay, we got another investigation note.
Have you
Hello?
heard?
Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach.
Cool, how can I meet him?
He appears every night and kidnaps folks.
Oh.
I wonder what happens to them.
Well, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? What do you need to be recruited as magic and faith? Are you freaking like passing out on the floor here?
I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Yeah, cool. How can I meet him exactly? You have anything here?
That's not my. That's not.
I don't know.
That's not mine.
Didn't seem like any of that would have been yours. But I figured I'd check anyway. Okay, we have a quest thing over here. Wow. Yoink. Poultry. Just sitting on the barrel. Man, that's probably not sanitary at all.
The
Hello.
goddess's rite of rebirth is the most
Hello, my
significant
dude.
ritual for the Church of Seros.
Is it
Could be
now?
that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
They're faking an assassination or just sneaking and take the party snacks. That's what's happening. And what do you want anyway to recruit you? Is charm and reason.
Okay.
Wait, you have a quest though.
Right. Could it be?
Yeah. Wait, is it? It says that. Oh, give the tea set to somebody who loves tea. Gifts. Elegant tea set.
How kind of you.
I guess he liked it. Cool, and report to Ferdinand. Thank you for your help, Professor. There's nothing quite like a tea party to brighten your spirits, don't you think? If you'd like to get to know someone better, try inviting them to have tea. I can invite people to have tea with me? I don't even like tea. Inviting to tea. You may now invite your allies for a chance to bond. It is possible to invite those outside your house too with a high enough support level. Wonky. So should I invite somebody to tea then? Do I even have any bait? I don't. So I guess over here, one of the things that you can do is invite somebody to tea. Maybe. Oh, it's the amiibo. The amiibo gazebo. Can I scan some more amiibo now? Where's my Shulk amiibo? There it is. My Shulk, the best Fire Emblem character. Amiibo has been scanned. Items have already appeared. Maybe you can only do it like once a day, but maybe I did it when it was already into like the AM hours, so it was technically today during the last stream. Maybe something like that. Where do I go to have tea with someone?
Oh, I was thinking.
I want to find out. I want to find out how the heck you do it. But I don't know. Picking up some tea now. So maybe over this way? Something like that. Can I... There's nothing to interact with here. I don't know how the heck you can invite somebody to tea. Oh, there's some bait.
Hey there.
Yeah, I don't know. What the heck? It doesn't show tea as an action right now anywhere, I don't think. Let's go ahead and go this way. So yeah, there's the one person that I have to talk to over here.
Professor?
Hello.
A moment.
The priest.
Do you know what this room is?
Yes.
It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like.
How can I
Anything
get
that
some?
would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
So probably not gonna rob there. I can't go past here. You don't have business here yet. I'm trying to make my way back here. Stop interrupting me.
Professor?
Hey, Caspar. My, oh my. What was I doing? What the heck was I doing? Let's go to the greenhouse, actually. We should have some... Wait, I already planted seeds, didn't I? Or am I losing my mind? Yeah, I did. Out of my mind, apparently. Let's go to the cathedral. Let's check out that note box there. It's been a little while since we've done that. After all. It's taking a while to load.
Well, about 20 or so years ago, there was a big fire in Garreg Mach.
Oh,
On
no.
that day, Captain Geralt went missing.
Oh.
Everyone thought he was dead. It never occurred to me that he might actually have survived. The truly strange part is that in all those years, he hasn't changed a bit.
Ooh. There are 3 notes. Let's read a note from the advice box. I see it all the time. Someone falls for a scheme and then gets angry about it, but rather than being mad at the schemer, shouldn't they be busy plotting for their revenge? Sounds like the logic of a schemer. Neat. Let's see some notes here. Note contents. I have as many worries as anyone else, but I almost feign dauntlessness. It can be rather taxing at times. Hire someone to listen to your troubles. You have to show your weakness sometimes, but sometimes relax every now and then. Sure, that one. Sure, why not? Why is Rhea leaving notes here? I try to hold back when swinging a weapon, but sometimes I misjudge my own strength. I've broken so many weapons this way. Is there anything I can do to remedy this? Use the sturdiest weapons money can buy. Accidents happen, just find new ones when you're space. Take care to repair weapons between training sessions. Sure, that. Neat. So he can't hold back with his weapons and keeps breaking them. That's sometimes like me in Taekwondo. If I don't hold back the power of my punches, I'll hyperextend my arm. So, you know, there's that. It's happened a few times. Hello.
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well,
oh, jeez.
At least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We
Completely.
have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
What can you train? Oh, like armored and stuff. That would use up a unit of time, but that could be a good way for me to get something up that I wouldn't be able to get up otherwise. What's this way? Can I do anything in this tower? No? So weird having movement like this in a freaking Fire Emblem game. What a world. Is this an item? Oh. That was hard to tell. My, oh my.
Professor.
Hello.
I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the
Okay.
circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much.
Oh,
now.
man.
Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor.
Is it now?
Only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Well then. Let's yoink this mysterious notebook. Probably belongs to someone who likes telling jokes. Well, if this was Fire Emblem Awakening, it would be Henry.
The holy mausoleum
Whoop,
is
I
where
cut that
the
off too
tomb
early.
of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
So are the people coming in then gonna be grave robbers then? Where's this last thing at? It's over here. It would seem.
Okay.
So, what? Have you heard about the Death Knight? Not really.
Maybe.
Actually, I have
terrible if the
technically
greenhouse was
before this game
targeted.
came out.
The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garreg Mach's 995
Yeah, I
year
better
history.
take notes on all this stuff. The rumors going
So
around,
many beautiful flowers,
or
plants that
these
can
information
save or end
I'm
lives.
gathering.
They are all my precious children.
Yeah, so there's like this big event coming up at the school, and during the last battle, we got like a note that said that apparently there was gonna be like an assassination attempt on, I believe it was Rhea or something like that, and the characters were like, why would they try to assassinate during the special occasion when security is way higher than normal? So we're investigating, thinking that they're like, thinking that whoever this group is trying to make us think that they're coming to assassinate somebody, but is really coming to do something else, so we're investigating like what could be valuable about like something here that they might be trying to get instead. So, you know, maybe they're grave robbers. Maybe that's what they are. I don't see the other quest thing anywhere around. But that's essentially what's going on in the story so far. I forget who the note said they were going to try to assassinate Rhea. I think it was. But like, I'm not 100% certain. But yeah, it's something like that. Where the main characters were like, this assassination note. This was totally purposefully meant to be found by us. And it's like a cover-up. We narrowed down some of the enemy's potential objectives, but we'll only know if we're right when the day is upon us. So once this day comes, then I guess we'll see what they're actually trying to do here.
All others.
Because why would they try to assassinate when the security's super high?
Right, it will be open to the public. That will make it much easier than usual.
Also, Rhea asked my class and I to be like security, to help out with security on that day. It'll be open to the public. That'll make it much easier to access than usual. I think that they'd probably go and like try to be grave robbers.
We can't know for certain, but it's a distinct possibility that the Holy Mausoleum is our enemy's target.
That's what I'd have to guess. Nah, it's probably the greenhouse. They're probably going after.
How did you know this was mine? Thank you,
going after all the plants. Or they're really just going after the party snacks. Like I've said a few times, they're faking an assassination attempt so that they can sneak in and get the party snacks while nobody's noticing. Oh, I can invite to tea like that. Oh, so I need to directly talk with somebody. Gotcha. They're just here for the snacks, but we won't notice them getting the snacks because we'll be too busy thinking that they're here to assassinate somebody when really they just want the snacks. That's what's going on here. All right, I have 2 more units of time. I could, you know, train up some of my levels here. Yeah, they want to rob all the potential party snacks. That's what their true goal is. Make us think that they're here to assassinate somebody when they're really just here to get party snacks. Wait, what's the motivation of what's the motivation of my students like right now for the coming up lesson? Dang it, where's the freaking thing? I can check goals, I guess. So I at least have 4 things that I can do now. My professor level's up, so I might be able to teach 5 people. But there's at least 4 that are max motivated and a couple that are decently motivated. So I don't think I need to raise the motivation of any of my students right now. I think I'll tutor Byleth, actually. My character. As what we may do. Have him learn some things that he might not normally learn so that he could, you know, teach some other characters and stuff. But who do I want to tutor me this time? Wait, who's in here? Oh, it's Haneman. What can you tutor me in? Oh yeah, I already saw that before. So you can teach bow. You could get me up to E+ with bow. And riding is something that I could normally not really get, considering. Like, weapons you can typically use in whatever class, so I could build a bow myself during battles if I threw I should actually throw a bow on my character. But something like riding is something I wouldn't normally get. So, because to recruit some characters, they might want riding or such. So who else is around here who can tutor me with my last unit of time? But yeah, not just Byleth guy you hear about and how his voice actor is a massive douche. You don't hear him speak all that much. Yeah, he doesn't speak a whole lot. Like, he doesn't really ever speak outside of battle. And in battle, you mostly just hear, like, the sounds that he makes, like, while striking, while swinging his sword around. And, like, this time, the things that he says while leveling up. Like, if he gets a bad level up, for example, he'll be like, I'm not setting a very good example. Very much like the actual voice actor in real life. Not setting a very good example. Anyway, yeah, it's mostly in battle that's just little things. Like, in the past 2 Fire Emblem games that have had a character you make yourself, so Fire Emblem Awakening with Robin and Fire Emblem Fates with Corrin, they do speak quite a bit, but those games also weren't fully voice acted, though. It was just, like, little words that they might say here and there. Like, there wasn't a ton of voice acting there. Unlike the past 2 Fire Emblem games. The last one being a remake and this one being an original game have been fully voice acted.
I'd like to get the measure of him.
Wait, what did you say?
Hey, did you hear?
Knight wielding a scythe is roaming around the town. Oh, I guess that's the death that we're hearing about.
I know I'm in a...
So I need to strengthen lance for you to be interested in my class. It seems. What are you saying? Who's behind the assassination plot? I don't know. I can't go in there. So who else here? Yeah, it's this freaking death guy. I already got some tutoring from you. Can you tutor me?
You'd best.
Faculty training. In hand-to-hand, I could get some training in. Sure, let's do it, actually. Whatever. There we go. Now all my time's used up. And I have to gather information about the thieves is another quest that I have, but, like, it doesn't show an icon on the map, so I don't know where the heck I can do that anyway. I haven't a clue. Alright, maybe I should pick up a bow or something like that for my character here. For myself. Give myself one extra range when I need to. Oh yeah, here's the shields and stuff. I don't need any of that stuff right now. Wait, I need to sell, actually. I have a freaking load of bullions that are just sitting around doing nothing. Look at this. 2,000 G, bam.
This one?
Large bullion, 5,000. Oh my goodness, look at that. Sweet. That's all bullions are for, is for selling.
Please come again.
I almost forgot about those. Yoink. Smithing stone. We still haven't unlocked smithing, though. At first I thought that said this town's busted.
Maybe.
Oh. Yoink. Let's grab that real quick. And
What
then...
do you require?
Replenish. So... Sure, let's try replenishing all, actually. Is what we'll do. And when it comes to hiring... Who doesn't have a battalion who I'd like to have a battalion? Are there, like, archers that I can give to Bernadetta or something? No? Random shot. Attacks foes within range. I don't know.
Do you want to hire
Sure.
this that you can rely on?
Let's try one. Because I still haven't tried a single battalion this whole time yet. And I want to see if, like, their uses replenish after a battle. Because that would be very nice. Like, you still have to replenish their, like, stamina or whatever there. Alright, I would like some weapons, actually. So, for myself, I will... Mace. Oh, that's effective against armor, then. Iron bow, yes.
Many thanks.
Yeah, I'll take a bow. Gives me one extra range, if need be. Who else might like something here? Yeah, Edelgard could focus on swords and axes together. For now. Is what you can do. You can take another sword if you want. Oh, you can take a steel sword, actually. So he only has a stock of 3 steel swords because they're better, I guess. You don't really need anything, Huber, since you fight with magic. You could use another iron lance.
Many thanks.
Might not be a bad idea. That's still gonna last for a while. It seems like you have a bunch of bows. Yeah, Petra's probably... I'll actually get her another iron sword.
Many thanks.
Is
Come
what
back
I'll do.
soon.
Okay, cool. I think that we're about done exploring for the day. I think. Let's end today's free time. That's what we'll do. Alright, time for... We only get 2 lessons this month, huh? Let's instruct. Let's instruct them, then. I think the group tasks is probably still fine. I can't select myself to learn that stuff. Alright, so... Yeah, I still only get 4, so I may as well do my 4 fully motivated people since I'll be able to teach them the most. So... She could go on to be an Arbor Knight if I want to. But I'll have her go down this Lord line first. Let's bring her sword ability to C here real quick. Is what we'll do. Oh, we got it perfect that time. Sweet. And now we have sword at C. Sweet. Got grounder. Neat.
Praise isn't necessary, really.
But it gave you more motivation, so now we can go ahead and do some learning in Axe. That's what we can do, and we can get Axe to D+ now. Like that.
I
Sweet.
won't forget all I've learned.
Nice, nice. So there's all of Edelgard's motivation gone. So now Bernadetta. The only thing that I can really that I really want to have you progress in, though, is bows. Is the thing. So, I mean, I could just dump all of this into bow training. Because why not? You can be an excellent sniper then.
That's reassuring.
Bring your bow ability all the way to the top. So I wonder how far it goes. Does it go to like A or S or something like that for weapon proficiency? I guess we'll find out in time. Guess we shall certainly find out. Because if we max this out, then that just means we can focus on some other things as well. So yeah, let's develop your magic. So you're now better at faith magic. Now that it's, you know, a budding talent. So yeah, let's develop your white magic then.
I got it.
Is what we'll do. Like, you'll probably learn some new spells once we reach C with it. So that would be wonderful. And another perfect, sweet. But I guess we can only praise once. And then Petra, we're focusing on swords and axes with you. Now swords is higher, so let's focus on axes a bit.
I have understanding.
We could always make you an assassin as well if we focused on bows. Is what we could do. But I think we'll focus on swords and axes together for now. Is what we may do. Neat. And that's all the teaching I can do for now. Auto-instruct. Yeah, I don't have enough activity points to auto-instruct. Alright. Now, is there anything else that I should be working towards here? So for Edelgard, you already have sword where it needs to be, and you already have authority where it needs to be. So maybe I will have your focus switch back to, well, yeah, she wanted to switch to that, which she did. But let's focus back on axe again. This is what we'll do. Is there anything else that like would be good for you, my dude? Like, authority is the whole battalions thing. I feel like the real fun will begin once you begin to break the game at the seams with your broken party. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I've already, like, even with the stuff that I've already got going, just with, like, general Fire Emblem knowledge and the Stratemergy, I've already beaten, like, battles that I'm under-leveled for using my, like, super tiny, inexperienced units right now. But once I start getting into the higher classes, like the higher classes that are currently, currently blocked off, but are like some crazy things, it's gonna be insane. Like, everyone's only in the beginner classes, but then we can start branching out once we get to the intermediate classes, and then here's where they're gonna start getting really strong, and then here's where they're gonna be broken. It's gonna be wonderful. Is there anything else I can have you learn that would actually be useful some point in the future? I guess we can stick with authority for now. I think that's what affects battalions. Yeah, lance and riding, so that you can go on to be a cavalier is what we shall do. But your riding is already good enough for that. To be a paladin, yeah, riding would have to be higher. But we could always develop, like, swords in him or something like that as another weapon to use while he's riding, is what we could do. Whoops. Since his lance skill is pretty high, like, we could develop, say, sword and riding or something like that. Like, yeah, have you go on to wield a sword from horseback as well. Have some weapon variety and such. Yeah, you can focus on both magics, that's fine. Same with you, Dorothea. And you're good with that, Casper. Same with Bernadetta. Is there anything else I could have her focus on as a secondary, though? Like, I don't know. And yeah, Petra's fine then. So let's go ahead and begin class. Alright, if I okay. Tell me something. Pretty soon I'll have eaten everything they have to offer in the dining hall. Then what am I supposed to do? Keep eating the same boring meals over and over again? You should try cooking something new. You could suggest a new dish of your own. You should just enjoy what we've got. How about you could suggest a new dish of your own? You got a little bit of motivation. Neato. Wow, that gave me a lot of professor level there. I want to blast through battle, cutting my enemies down left and right. And the best way to do that is with an axe. Help me train my axe skills so I can be a great warrior. So currently I'm focusing on axe and brawling. He's asking to update goals to focus completely on axe. No, I want him to do both, because if you focus on one, that'll progress at 1.5 times the rate, but you're only focusing on one. So It's like you're losing some progress, so I'm not gonna let you do that, my pal. All right, listen up, everybody. If I see you not taking notes, you are getting detention for the next 3 weeks. St. Kathleen Day is today. Will there be a there will be a recital in the cathedral. Will you participate? Is there any reason not to? I'm pretty sure this just increases like magic for some of my units. So let's do it. Oh,
Professor,
great for units that don't use
sing for
magic.
you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
Learning these things gives me great difficulty.
Well, we gained some white magic experience. It's Flames, but I don't even know who that is. Host tea party, give flowers, or do... What's hosting a tea party? Let's find out. Tea parties. Host tea parties to bond with your allies. The charm stats of Harmonia and Guest will increase too if you are a good host. Oh, so I need to actually be a good and proper tea party host. What is going on with the not the sprinkles, the sparkles around the screen? Oh my goodness. Time for Fire Emblem dating sim? Question mark? Easy peasy. Time to increase charm. So try to pick conversation topics that you think your guests will like. If they're having fun, they might choose topics of their own as well. Keep your guests happy and they'll stay as long as you like. Oh, that's who you are. Oh man. What tea are we doing? We're gonna do sure.
I'm honored that you invited me. You know about my favorite tea. I am moved.
I randomly guessed. Offer some tea. There you go. I offer some tea when it's right in front of her. Hey, would you like some tea? Just go ahead and what? A talk. I can't move the cursor to these other notes. Fine. A talk. Fish and the sea. What a conversation topic. The view from the bridge. Conversation got lively. Wow. Talk. Past laughs. Conversation got lively. A talk. You're doing great work. I have no idea what you do
are an
here.
Interesting person, Professor. You do not seem to know much about yourself.
Nod. Perfect tea time. I got it perfectly. Extra time. Observe. Why? What? I can press A to nod.
You look odd today. Are you feeling
What the hell is this? What is this?
Have some, Professor.
No, I don't want any of that. Gifts? No. And I don't want to be here anymore.
Delicious. Please take care, Professor.
Unnecessary close-up. No. Harmonia's charm increased by 1 as a result of the tea party. Okay, cool. Her charm increased as well. Is she an actual unit that I'll be able to deploy in the future? Saturday.
You will do a beautiful job, I am sure.
Oh yeah, they're learning how to like ride horses and stuff.
It is done.
Neat. Sweet. Awesome, man. Anyone gonna level up anything here? Oh, sweet. Bernadetta got C+ in bows. Deadeye. Ooh, neat. Neato. And another free day. So, what do we have on the agenda for today? Most people did seminars, which might not actually be a bad idea. So, fighting tournaments begin this month. Reward Steel Sword Plus. Nice. What battles are available right now? I can only do one. I can do that one for level 8. I could do that to like level up my units, but I also want to like progress their experience as well. Like 5 people attend for these ones. We could progress white magic and swords or bows. Bows aren't as needed. Let's actually learn a little bit about white magic and a little bit about swords is what we'll do for this free day. As we will take the time to learn. Expand this some more. Expand our skills. Is what we do.
Seems
Sweet.
simple enough.
How long will
Neat.
this take?
I've grasped it.
Sweet.
How lovely.
Oh, nice. That was a good choice for me to do this then, since Dorothea now knows physic. So now we can heal from like afar.
One step before the next
Sweet.
step.
Sweet. So yeah, Dorothea's now at C for white magic. Sweet. Sweet, man. And the motivation of everyone who attended increased by 50. Sweet. Alright, time for another lesson then. Let's instruct. Alrighty, what's the motivation looking like? Oh, we have a couple max motivations and then 2 middle grounds. So I guess that's the 4 that we're doing then. It seems like... So yeah, now you're at C with both of these, which is pretty darn sweet. Let's develop this form of magic right now then. I might have to take one of my exploration days to motivate some more students, and it seems like there's not a ton of motivation going around right now. Let's try to get Sword up to C+, since it's so close right now. Because sure. Now C+. Learn Combat Art Bane of Monsters.
One step before the next step.
And then these two here. Yeah, you're very close to getting a rank up in Sword here.
I'm beginning to understand.
So we'll develop that as a new skill in you. Here's what we'll do.
Master this.
So maybe I should give him a sword as well. In a bit. Is what we could always do. Have him wield lances and swords.
To understand.
From horseback later. Is what we can do. And then Linhardt. Oh, we could reach B with white magic here soonish. Is what we could do. Let's do it actually. Let's focus on this for this time. Let's just keep on. I only have the option to praise. So let's just go ahead and do as much training as I can there. Okay. Alright, time to begin the lessons, I suppose. What? Oh, no. Begin lecture.
Professor?
Alright, most nobles seem to think magic is their birthright and that commoners lack the talent for it. Only master reason and train as a warlock to prove them wrong. So, oh, she just wants to focus on one type of magic. No, focus on both types of magic. You'll be an even better mage then. Alright, listen up, everybody. It's Tuesday. Petra would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Okay. Sure.
Professor, I am not understanding where the meaning is here.
Well, neither do I. The pages are blurry.
When and how is this expression used? I fell for it.
I fell for it usually means like, oh man, they tricked me, I fell for it. And that's not even like an option here. Sure, I don't know. This seems more likely out of the two, but the most likely option isn't even here.
No, that is what you say when you meet the mate of your soul. The expression is, I fell for it.
Yeah, that... Sure, allow me to explain.
Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding. Can I ask you about another word? The one that is written here.
It says, fuck.
Is something on my face?
Your cheeks are on your face. You're so enthusiastic.
I am without much time to study. I must use my time with wisdom. Is that
Yeah.
really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The mark?
You are already knowing that I am from Bridget. This is a
Yeah.
mark from Bridget. It is a prayer to the forest spirits. A prayer to be protected. Hunters
Alrighty.
ask the forest spirits to have safe and bountiful hunting. There are many spirits in Bridget. I have more marks
Gotcha.
on my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health and triumph. Are you
Gotcha.
wanting to see them?
I just want to see what happens if I choose this. I'd love to.
That gives me happiness.
Hey, that gave her
If there is
some...
ever the chance,
Made her
you
like
will
me
see
more.
them. I have much gratitude for you, Professor.
Alright.
You always listen with patience.
Well, I chose the
read
right
and
thing.
understand the language of Foglin, but to speak it
My oh
gives
my.
me difficulty. I hope I will keep having your support, and I will give you my support too, with my whole heart. I
Neat.
have things that I cannot fail to accomplish.
Let's do our best.
Yes, we will keep walking forward.
Maybe I should have chosen the other one. I don't know. There we go. Oh, his support level's now at C. And her motivation's now maxed out. Sweet. So I don't have to worry about doing that in this next free time, which I'll probably use to explore.
Amazing, no?
Oh my goodness, perfect. We received 1,000 G. 1,000 Gers. Oh, Hubert's close to getting a skill up there.
Let's put this to the test.
I
Oh,
work
sweet.
to grow.
Sweet. Neato. Awesome. So, on the calendar, we don't have any instructions for the rest of the month. So there's not really a lot of point in exploring to increase motivation. So what most people do of battle might actually be the best idea, honestly. So yeah, we have a level 6 one and a level 8 one. So let's do that one. We haven't done a battle in a little while. Let's do one. Is what we shall do. This month's gift recipients, online statistics. So Lorenz is getting the most gifts in this month, apparently. And then Aelgard.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Battle on the Plateau. White Clouds, Chapter 4, The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth. What does any of it mean? I don't know. Oh, wait a second. I was gonna like... Oh, you can access the marketplace right before battle. It's pretty sweet. Hey, it's Anna! I was wondering when she was gonna make an appearance. But for Ferdinand, you are going to practice a little bit of swordsmanship. Is what you'll do.
Come back soon.
Oh man, I was wondering when she was gonna make an appearance already. Alright, so let's have a look at the map here. So it's this battlefield. That is a lot of freaking axe dudes, isn't it? What, I can't press A on them yet? What's this pond? Oh, just literally is just a pond. Oh yeah, wasn't there a way that you could like zoom into the map? Something like that, if I remember correctly, from what I've seen in like trailers and stuff. Alright, so yeah, actually, yeah, frontline fighters go here and such. You can go over here, Petra, and then let's go ahead and save real quick, and then let's start this battle and try to get some level ups for the units. This is what we'll do. Yeah, so that's how you zoom in then. That's pretty neat. This is the first time I've done this actually. That's pretty neato then, so we can look across the whole battlefield like this. Okay, so I like being able to rotate the camera as well. So
I will prevail.
Sure, I can gain some axe experience, is what I can do. Why ever
I am
not?
Ferdinand von Eyre.
Alrighty.
Put me in there.
Sure, let's do that.
I will get the victory.
And then we go
That's
here.
my cue.
And then bottom. I could do a gambit there?
As you wish.
Just mean. Oh, that was a battalion thing where I could increase movement for like the turn.
Appreciated.
Rallying apparently increases affinity, so I'll do that. Just because. Just because and such.
Battle.
Battle. Alright, let's see here. Oh my goodness, 21. Wonky. Very wonky indeed. Wow, 37 or 35% chance to hit, and it hits anyway. My oh my. What a world, huh? So those dudes are advancing. So, yeah. Something like that. So let's see here. I can target you with a bow, but like... Oh, and actually hit twice. Is what I can do. So let's go ahead and do this then. Like that. Oh, you're gonna get a level up in that soon. Up to C+. Sweet. Let's do that.
My
Neat.
heart is full of victory.
Neat, neat. And then Edelgard can not double no matter what here. So let's just use the Iron Axe here. Come on. Also, I haven't actually used Divine Pulse yet. I could always undo that. But like, eh. So Thoron can't quite kill here. Unfortunito. So Bernadetta can take out this guy though. Like that.
Anywhere I can hide.
There's a level up. Sweet, sweet.
Whoa,
So I should be trying to get all my units to level 10 for the next classes then. Is what I should be going for. It seems like. Sure, let's go ahead and use Thunder. Like that. Neat, neat. Then what are we gonna do about you guys? What do we do here? Wow, he doubles there. What a world, huh? Okay, things aren't exactly going as well over here, huh? It certainly seems like. I could use the 5 durability for Tempest Lance. Or 1 less for Night Kneeler and it still kills. So let's do it. Use the 4 durability of the Lance.
The mark of
for the sake of taking him out. Like that. Neat, neat. Oops. Press that a bit early there. Can't seem to double up no matter what here. Let's do this. Like that. No. Battalion level up. Neat. I still haven't used the battalions yet. Well, let's hope it connects. Oh my goodness. So, does missing use up the durability? That's what I want to know. Curious. Really, you chose to attack Edelgard out of everybody there.
Well, how was that?
Fun. What a world, huh?
One step at a time.
My oh my. I'm still using the Iron Axe Plus here. There we go.
What a jump.
So it should only have 1 use used up, assuming that misses don't use the durability. Which they shouldn't. That was a pretty good level up. That was a very good level up. My oh my. Yes, Caspar.
Right makes might, right?
There you go. Oh, another foe. Another one. My oh my. Alright, so they're the only ones that are advancing right now. So, hold on. First of all, yeah, there's 2 uses to the Iron Axe Plus, so the miss doesn't count. In that case. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this then. Take him out.
That's why I train.
This is what we do. So now you're level 7.
I'm just getting started.
Neat, neat. Now, what can we do here? Sure, let's go ahead and use Cutting Gale. Seems like my most damaging spell from Linhardt right now. Well, I got a Training Axe there. Oh, if I use the steel one, it can kill. Let's go ahead and use the steel one then. Like that.
This was beneath me.
Here's what we do. Yeah, so it's the mages that'll be able to attack there. That can be sent away. I might move Petra into the bushes there so that she can counter the mages and lure them out, you know? Could always do. Now Dorothea's level 7 as well. Nice, nice.
Well, like what you see.
Neat. Or Hubert probably has a lot of resistance, I imagine. Okay, they're coming here anyway. That seems like it doesn't matter a whole lot. But we could always fall back just a bit here. Can I not? Oh, it's because it's where Bernadette is. Oh. Well. Okay, let's do... Sure, let's try using a battalion for the first time. Let's hope that it actually lands, though. Come on, game. My, oh my. What a world, huh? Yeah, Dorothea has very good magical resistance, being a mage herself. Nice, nice. So not a whole lot of damage there. And I can always attack with Mire here without even having to worry about counterattacks. Which is quite nice. Oh, nice.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
Nice, nice. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Well, Caspar, you better not die on me, I guess. Let's heal you up real quick. Let's hope that your resistance isn't too terrible. The magical attacks and such. We'll see what happens here. Oh, they're all advancing now. But we can maybe semi-surround them. Uh-oh. Wait, he's a thief class and he's using magic? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Aelgard's resistance doesn't seem to be the best thing ever, does it? Okay, not that bad on Caspar. Not that bad at all. Dorothea does a lot of damage back, though. It seems like. Which is pretty sweet. Now, what are we gonna do about all of you guys? Is the question. What, you can't counter? Oh, because you don't have close counter on the bow. And you went right close up. So here's the boss. That's where he can attack. So he can be left with 13 health left. So can I do at least 13 damage? I can. But only with the steel lance. It's the only one I can do exactly 13 with. Oh, but he heals because of Nosferatu. Oh my goodness. My, oh my. Well, I might have to do this. So I may have to do. So let's use the iron sword then. My goodness, a little bit of healing for me with this mystery crest.
Chance to grow.
Whatever it means.
Another step forward.
Neat. Could have been better, but not too terrible. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of range when you use that. So, yeah, I can take out either one of them. So let's take out this dude here. Like that with the Iron Bow Plus.
Got him.
Why not? And then we can say, oh. My oh my, so close yet so far. Let's use the axe. Another unit will be able to actually take him out. Neato. Also, I don't think it was a thief class that was wielding magic before. I think it's just like the name of the unit was thief, showing that they're like bandits and thieves. Is all I think it was. You can even finish him off from afar, Hubert. That's what you can do, considering your range, which is pretty darn sweet. Let's go ahead and do this.
Well done.
Like that. There's the battalion level up. Neato. You don't have anything with a range, though. I feel like I should probably be doing this. Probably a good idea. Have Edelgard be in the line of fire rather than anybody else. Well, I guess the max battalion level is 5 then. Would seem. So they're gonna be targeting Edelgard then. So let's heal her.
A great help.
Is what we do. Like that. Alright. We got this. Easy peasy, don't worry. Don't even worry about it. Oh my goodness, she does so much damage. My oh my. So we're gonna have to pay attention to Petra's battalion. Oh my goodness, that dodge though. We're gonna have to pay attention to Petra's battalion, see if it refreshes after the battle. Or no. Ow. Thank goodness he can't kill though. Oh, and the dodge. Whew. Scary stuff, let me tell you.
The noble standard.
Real scary stuff indeed. Alright, so we should be able to finish them all off this turn. Should be able to. Dang, so close yet so far. We'll do it anyway for some weapon experience. Let's use the axe because more damage. Like that.
You fought well.
Sweet. Got pure water.
I can fight through anything.
Alright, so let's go ahead and try the sword here. As a soldier, the lance wielding class, we can use a sword anyway because there's the freedom to do that. Pretty sweet. Sweet, some more experience. Let's do this maybe. Yeah, let's give the experience to Linhardt here. Boop. And now you get to be on that tile and get whatever that gives. Yeah, that was basically a full level worth of experience. Sweet.
I think I'm improving.
You think? Bullion. And a rusted bow. Wow, that was a lot of money. 3,600. Casper, really? Renown increased. Sweet. Let's save. The most deployed are Edelgard, Dorothea, Bernadetta, Claude, Dominator. Wow, so that includes all the houses. And 3 of them are from Black Eagles. The top 3. And then there's Claude and Dimitri, the house leaders of the other ones. And then more of the rest from...
Thanks.
From Black Eagles. I guess most people are starting out with Black Eagles then. Interesting. So no lesson this Monday. Casper, I'd like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Sure. Sure, man. Why not? What have you got to say?
Hey, Professor, what's going on?
What's going on? Oh. There's a suspicious man. His name is
A
Caspar.
suspicious man? Where? Oh, is that him?
Very suspicious.
What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him.
What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him. Oh, man. Suspicion isn't enough to go
Why
on.
not? We can figure out what he's up to after we capture him. My instincts tell me that he's up to no good, and my instincts are never wrong. Come
Sure
on,
about that?
let's get him before he has a chance to strike.
Path he's walking leads to.
Huh?
Where does it lead to?
It leads to the plaza where the kids play. There's no way I'm letting this guy get anywhere near those kids.
Just because he looked a little bit suspicious?
Caspar, why did you disobey your professor?
Well,
I am not seeking excuses from you. I asked because I want you to consider your actions and apologize for them.
That's pretty much what I figured would
It
happen.
just so happens that you were correct in your assumption that this man was a villain. If that were not so, he would not have chosen to take his own life upon seeing you advancing toward him.
great. So I was...
But because of your actions, that is all we know. There is no way for us to know who he was, what he was planning to do, or if he has allies lurking about. The only lead we have is a scorpion tattooed on his arm. If this indicates that he was a member of an underground organization, we have no way of dealing with it. Are you prepared to be held responsible if his group commits a serious crime?
It was my fault for failing to stop him.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
What are you talking about, Professor? We didn't do anything wrong. Those kids might have been in danger if we didn't act. I couldn't just stand by and let that happen.
But he got a whole bunch of motivation now. Well, I guess Caspar is a bit rash then. It's Claude's birthday. I can host a tea party with Claude. Even though he's not in my house and there's no way to recruit him. Let's host a tea party. Why not, I guess. Hey, man. Sure,
I'm
ginger
sorry.
tea.
Did I make you wait? I ran as fast as I could.
Why is this an aspect to this game?
Thanks.
Offer some tea. There you go. Just drink the tea that's right in front of you. That's what offering it means. Totally.
It's so
Why is this a mechanic to this game? What the heck?
Oh?
Doc! The existence of crests. Yeah. Cool. Doc! Classes you might enjoy. The conversation got lively. Cool. This is really a puzzle game in disguise. I don't know, a word of advice. Sure.
I want to know more.
I don't know. Okay. Heck. Nod. I don't know. Perfect tea time. Oh man. And
I'm afraid I've
sure.
stayed too long. Thanks for the tea. Let's plan to do this again sometime.
Okay. Well then. Neat. Got some charms. Sweet. So why would you ever not do the tea party? Why would you buy flowers instead? Because buying flowers costs money and gives you affinity, whereas the tea gives you affinity and it gives you some more charm. And now we have to do the mission.